Hello to everyone. Welcome back to this series about HackTheBox. Today we will see a Linux easy redirect box named Cap. So as a first, we need to start our VPN to connect to a network. Okay. Now let's check if we can reach our IP. Okay, the target host is home. We are connected by VPN. Okay, so let's go to create the cap directory. Cap is the box. Okay, so let's start and create the classic directory that I use. So start with for scanning. So nmap. We can use service detection, T4, yes, an IP. Generate an output for normal output. Site scan, general service detection. Okay. Okay, we got a few services. Okay, we have the FTP, the SSH on port 22, and an HTTP service on port 18. We have a G Unicode, VSF TPD. Okay, so let's start with send scan. Okay, let's start by using our browser to check the HTTP service. Okay, we can see that we have this open dashboard, security dashboard. Start barb suite to scan the target web service. Okay. Okay. Enable the our proxy with barb. Do again. Okay, so forward. We can go to our target. We can add to scope this item we have here, and we can check a few endpoints and moment. Okay, show only in scope items. Okay, so I stop it for now. Let's check this dashboard. You can expand view. Okay, that's what you need. Search on dashboard, security events, file login items, seems dashboard to monitoring events. Okay, so we have enable again the bar extension and check the security snapshots page. Okay, that we got on bar and forward. Meanwhile, um, we we can check FTP access to understand if the classic anonymous access is allowed. With anonymous we will save the login file, so no FTP anonymous access allowed. Continue with okay. When we go to security snapshot and capture, probably we got redirect because we can see that we are in data sorry, number 3, and we can see home dashboard, the type, number of packets, 4, number of FP packets, and we can download probably. Check also IP config. Try again with bar to okay, get IP. Okay, the IP page yes, show probably the output of if config command, so we can read the configuration for the Ethernet interface. Check also network status, so get net start page. Okay, and we can see that this page this page show netstat netstat outputs. Okay, so check bar, go to target, we have the IP with response. Let's show the IP configuration, the netstat. We have capture that's probably to redirect. Okay, why I check also. Okay, yes, capture. We can see that you should be redirected automatically. So yes, probably it's not needed to check. Now we are sure. Okay, and redirect to data 1, and we can see here data 1, 2, but in the home page, when we go to security snapshot, oh, okay, our proxy got redirect for data and 1. Yeah, so we have this data number 1 in target. We'll see that we have also number 2. Okay, we can try to download. Is a get download 1 forward. Okay, we downloaded file named one.pickup. Okay, we can move one pickup to our resource. Sorry, to our resources directory, and we have a pickup file. Pickup file is usually used for capture and monitoring traffic inside the network, and so we can use Wireshark. Okay, but seems that's nothing inside. Yeah, nothing inside. Let's check. Yeah. Okay. We have seen in our bar site target. We have also the two site data. So we can check for two. We can download. Oh, sorry, no response from bar. So try again with download two forward, and we downloaded two dots pickup file. So let's check our download directory. Okay, with the two dots pickup file, we can move on downloads to pickup file to here. So now we have, yes, another pickup file. We can try again to open with Wireshark. Okay, now we can see that we have a few packet capturing. For example, we have okay, this is I think my own traffic generator, because this is my IP address inside the network, and yeah, is the HTTP. So nothing interesting by my IP probably. Okay. Okay, so in this case we can check we have one, two, but I remember that we had download check Spears data number 3 forward, if I remember right. Yeah, we have also number 3 we can download. Not download. Okay, disable for now. Bar. Sounds download. Okay, we got the 3 dots pickup file. We can do the same. So here, open with Wireshark the free dots pickup. Okay, this is also HTTP traffic generated by my own, okay, my own request. So in this case, the best way is that we have seen that we have data endpoint, and we have a number like an ID for pickup file. You can see that we already made a request, so we can see that data contain ID number 1, and this is the response on right side. We had number 2, also available. This is the response, also the number 3. So this means that data request use a pickup file and network capturing and using these websites for monitoring and use unique ID to understand the file, for example. So we can try to enumerate, for example. Okay, now we are in the data 2. Okay, we know that we have number 1, number 2, and number 3. We can check for number 4, but we go to redirect, so probably does not exist. Okay, so we understood that we have this data endpoint with this unique ID that refers to a pickup file that is named as the same, like data free. Let us to download the free.pickup file. Data 2 let us download the file, a pickup file named 2.pickup. So we can try something, because we can yes, the same request, and we got this sensor repeater just to check. Okay, we can see that we send a request, we got this. It is the same rendered page for data number 1. Probably is the same for number 2, because we already have seen that exists. We can send, yes, and we can see that server response with this. So in my opinion, in this case we can use intruder. So send the request to intruder. Okay, this is an example, sorry. Okay, so this is the request. We want to understand how many pickup files are available, so we can add fuzzy filter here. The intruder let us to do a sniper attack. So we set payload here that replace the number of ID that represent the file of the pickup file. Go to payload, and we can set the value. So just to do enumeration and searching for vulnerability or something else, we can do a simple list. For example, we can set list of number from 0 to 10. Okay, so this simple list is set to use by the sniper attack. So this attack will we replace this payload with every value inside this simple list, and we can start attack, and based on response we can understand if a value is available, and in this case refer to a pickup file or not. So we can start attack and wait until the attack finish. We can see that this is the number of requests, payload that's using, the status code, the response received, and the length. We can also check again while sniper attack work, the payload position, the payload used. Okay, we did 11 requests for each payload from 0 to 10, how we set, and we can see that we have we can check the status code as first. We already know that we have number 1, number 2, and number 3, and we can see that number 1 got 200 status code, so it's okay. Number 2 is also the same. Number 3 is the same. Number 4 got a 302 status code. The response is different. We got 404 as a length. So probably these are not available and not exist. Okay, we can check trying with repeater settings the number 4 and send. Yeah, we got the same request 302 found that refer to redirect. We can follow redirection and see that we got redirect for dashboard. So this means that this ID with number 4 does not exist. We can stop for now. We have seen that only 1, 2, and 3 is available, and maybe 0. So we can discard this attack, go to the same request, replace 1 with 0 to check if we have a good response from server and if this file exists. Okay, we see that we receive a 200 code, so it's okay. We can render, and we can see that is available and probably is also available for download. So we can try to go to security snapshot to get data. Okay, automatic redirect to data number 2, but we found the 0 that is available, and we have a lot of number of packets, and probably we can download them. Okay, yes, we got the 0.pickup file. This type of vulnerability is named IDOR. Okay, IDOR mean insecure direct object reference, and is a vulnerability that lets us or our user to get a direct access to data owned by another user. and this is very critical vulnerability, because a user can access data of another user. So we downloaded the file 0 pk. We can move to our resources. Okay, so we got the file 0.pk, and we can analyze with Wireshark. Okay, we have a lot of traffic here. TCP, HTTP, gets 5 icon, no spawn request. Oh, okay. We found interesting FTP request intercepted in this file. We can see that we have a user Nathan for FTP, and we have a we have the password, okay, and the server response with login successfully. Okay, this is a good, really good results. We can check for other. Okay, we know that there is a not.txt file. Okay, so now we can try to log in by FTP as Nathan and with the password. We can also follow the TCP stream for this FTP, and we can see that we have VSFTPD service, user Nathan, server asking for password. Password is this. We can copy, and server response with login successfully. Nathan, this list whole, and got not.txt, so probably server response with file to open file. Okay, we can try to log in by FTP with this value. So quit for a moment. Okay. Okay, now we can try to access to a target host by FTP. Say this to password txt. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I need an escape for specific character. So yes, we have the password. We can create a users txt with Nathan. Okay. So now check if target host is on. Okay. Try to log in by FTP. Okay, we have Nathan. Password is this one. Okay, login successfully. So let's check. Okay, we have a user.txt. Only read. I think that if we can get users.txt. Transfer completed. Yeah, we already got the user. So the full sort for user is completed. We can check. We can use Nathan and the same password that's I write, yeah, to access by SSH, because it's classic that um, uh, the approach of password we're using. So try to log in by SSH. Yes, we are here. We got a shell by SSH to cut us with Nathan. Who am I? We are Nathan. We are in the home. We have again the user txt. So this is fine. Now we can use limpies. We can use limpies to understand how to do the privilege escalation. Okay, this is the official repo. I think we can stop with work because we are already in. Okay. Okay, this is the oh, my bad. Copy link. Open a new terminal. Okay. Download. Okay, we use the wget to download. We have the limpies.sh. Limpies is a useful tool to analyze Linux host to understand if any vulnerabilities for privilege escalation is available. So now we can start on. So now we can use a wget tool to download the limpies, and from our AP on port 9001 and go limpies.sh. Okay, we can see here that we received a request to get this. We can stop the server. Now here we have also limpies.sh. Use change modes for add execute permission to limpies.sh, and now launch the tool and wait. There's a tool found something interesting. Okay, we got this. We found a file with capabilities. In this case, we have the Python 3 binary that has cap set UID and capnet bind service capabilities, and this vulnerability lets us to use Python 3 and go to root access because it's vulnerable for set UID vulnerability. So we can simply stop. Okay, we can run Python 3 directly. Oh yes, that's great. So set UID let us to change our user ID that's currently running, so we can change from the our Nathan user to root user using Python. So in this case, we can I opened just I launched Python 3. Now we are yes, we are in Python console. We can import OS library. Okay, yeah, sorry for network issues. So I said we can import OS library. This library has a SetUID function, and we can run os.setuid with arguments and 0 that refers to root user ID. So now we are rules. Probably we can use OS system function to run something. For example, who am I? Yeah, we can see that if we run OS system function after setuid to 0, wmi command execute the roots. So we can use OS system to launch a bin bash shell to go to root shell and got it. We have a root on, yeah, we are root. We can go to root directory. We have the root txt. That only root has permission for read, and we can try to read, and we got a hash. Yeah, so we got user, we got root access. For summarize, we used vulnerability named vulnerability in web service application, and vulnerability is named IDOR. That means insecure direct object reference, and with this vulnerability we got access to data of other users. We found pickup file that contains network traffic monitoring. We found a credential for a user. We used this credential for login as FTP, and I was shown in pickup file. We got user. We used approach like password reusing, and reuse the same password for Nathan, and got shell by SSH, and got access like Nathan user. We launched Limpis to analyze the target host, and we found that Python 3 binary contain as capabilities for set UID. So this lets us to change to use Python to change our user ID. We launched Python. We change the user ID with setuid function by OS library. We set to 0, so like for root. We have seen that we can use os.system function to execute command. We used wmi to check that we are root, and we also launched bin bash, sorry, a bash binary for shell, and launched by Python 3 console after changed the user ID and set to 0 like root. The bash was launched as root because the user ID is not the same of the Nathan, but it's the user ID of root. So for this we got bash like a root user. So the box for today is completed. I hope that was interesting content, and we will soon again for the next box. Thank you to everyone.